Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm so excited because it's a beautiful day today and I'm finally done with military. So that means that from now on I can bring you way more regular videos and I'm so excited to do so. And for today I want to make a video that I should have made a long time ago. And I did actually already make this video, but it was in bad quality, so I wanted to make it way better. And this video, or this series that I'm starting today, is about the time me and a friend went from military to Mallorca. So let's get into it.
Okay guys, so this whole story started when me and a friend were just hanging out in a break from military. And we weren't doing much. My friend was on his phone and then he showed me a screen, and on it was a flight from Switzerland to Mallorca and back for only 50 bucks. And this was such a great deal, we just had to take it. So, for those of you who don't know Mallorca, I'm gonna explain it to you real quick. Mallorca is a small little island in the Mediterranean and it looks really nice, but it's also a place where Germans go to be Germans, get drunk all day and chill on the beach. And of course, getting drunk and chilling on the beach was exactly what we were looking for. But sadly, our planning wasn't perfect, because when we planned, we didn't know when we could leave military that day, and it turns out we could leave at 5 o'clock, but our flight departed at 9 o'clock already, and our flight departed in a completely different part of Switzerland than where we were in military. So we had to take quite a long train ride, and as we checked the connection, we found out that we only had 5 minutes from when our bus would arrive at the airport to when the gate would close and we could no longer get on the plane. And we had another problem, because you can't leave Switzerland when you're wearing a uniform, but we had to use the uniform to get a free train ride to the airport. So what we had to do was actually change ourselves in the fucking train before we got to the airport. And because we couldn't take our uniform abroad, we had to lock it in a storage locker at the train station, which would bite me in the ass later, as you will see. After depositing our military uniforms, we still had to catch that fucking plane. And so when the bus arrived at the airport, we sprinted like we never sprinted before. We ran straight out of the bus and into the airport. Of course, I had some concerns beforehand, because you don't really want to be that guy sprinting into an airport with a backpack on. But luckily, we didn't get tackled by security and it all went over well. Also, we were very lucky because it was a very small airport and the gates weren't too far apart, and there were literally no people standing in front of us at the security checkpoint, so we could go straight through. And when we arrived at our gate, there still was a line of like 50 people left, so we could have arrived a lot later and still made our flight, but we actually made it within the 5 minutes through the airport, which is pretty impressive. And trust me, we were very fucking hyped when we got on that plane, because it meant that our Mallorca dreams were coming true. And I'm also very hyped to bring you some more videos in this series, because the story is far from over. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider subscribing to don't miss the follow-ups. Have a great day and keep blazing.